To go into the forest. I wonder where they go.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us.
In that case, I'd like to...
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock.
It is.
If he's not here, you should mention that. That said,
Thank you, Sirona.
if you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please.
And then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Can I help you?
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his lawyer...
Let's say I didn't.
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a hate in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well
Very well.
We will have to gather whatever...
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom
Incendio.
known as the Helmet of Erdgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet. Trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet, mate? It seems... Don't suppose... It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
sealed. Revelio. Lumos. Moths. Curious. Merlin's beard. Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Revelio! Lumos. Repulsor. Lumos. Confringo! I have a feeling I'm not alone here. These inferi are horrible. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Repulsor. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Repulsor! Revelio. Revelio.
Convulso.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. The floor looks Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Depulso. Confringo. It's sealed shut from the other side. Depulso. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Reparo. Perhaps the only way forward is down. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Oh! Oh! Lumos. Lumos. This looks even more complex. That platform. That must be it. Lumos. Petrificus Totalis. Lumos. Lumos.
Also.
Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis. Lumos. A dead Ashwinder. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
There they are.
Try not to make this too...
You made a mistake. Marvelous strike.
Incendio.
Confringo. Confringo.
What are you folks on?
Petrificus Totalis.
Also.
Potato. Stupefy. That was a close one.
Revelio.
Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
A lamb to the slaughter.
Reductor!
Confringo.
Potato! You having the knack at all!
That's just the beginning.
Petrificus totalis.
I'm just warming up.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I am glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Revelio. 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 What do you have? Revelio.
Let's get this over with.
Yes.
This is where you will fail. I won't rest. Dead. Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. No. Focus. Defindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an Aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an Aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes. Though I've seen some remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an Aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an Aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Levioso! Depulso!
Yes.
Levioso! Defindo!
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Revelio!
so knowledgeable. I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks.
Very well done. Although I'm now.
I can't get rid of this feeling of a coming danger.
I see. Know that such omens. But this talk. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy? Excellent! I think you have it.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do?
I was wondering how you decide. I find it truly...
At some point you must...
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not! And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. We are fortunate. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night.
Reveilles.
Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Some... He's trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do. Perhaps.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew it.
But what?
And I.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Well done!
Revelio.
You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that...
Revelio. This Must be the prefect's bathroom.
Brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hislop would have... One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat.
Revelio.
Or hell, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of Goblin Rebellion. My Martin Professor Hector's class is heard. I don't think that's...
Tentacular? Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
The students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw?
And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself.
Rather a lot like that, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moon.
Oh, goodness! Of course I. But that does not explain the boggart. I am determined.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help.
You? Now.
How many statues are there to...
I don't know precise. You have your work.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you brought me in... Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye...
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can...
Revelio.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many... She also mentioned that poachers have been...
Precise. You see? Come along, then. Our first stop...
In quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
I'm ready.
That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the poffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein.
All right. Now, I'm only trying to help.
You got one!
Revelio. Believe this. Settle yourself. No harm. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can... Poachers can't... Now, not...
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some... Deke will meet...
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The Jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck.
everything's all right now. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your job and all. Poachers want them.
Are there any other?
Just one. Deek will see you there.
Hello, Deek.
It is. So,
I shall go and find a mooncop.
Deek will be waiting.
Do cooperate, won't you? Petrificus totalis. Going to hurt you. Petrificus totalis. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf.
Another beast. Shame we didn't see. Deek supposes he'll be able to rescue.
All right.
nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I shall be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant. If you see dear Anne Sallow, please do give her my best.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He thinks he can help Anne. Nothing can be done for.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian has no idea. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne?
You didn't. It's nice to meet you, by the way.
I am.
Oh, dear.
I'll do my best.
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what...
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be...
He's off. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Defender!
Defender! Get up to the
Little magic tricks won't distract me! Afraid to fight! Little magic tricks! You've made your last mistake. You're like... How nice of you. One less human to worry about. I will make you. Who do you think you are? Defender. How did you do that? You're little. I won't rest until dead.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't. We smelled smoke.
It seems...
Revelio. They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here.
Revelio.
Rumor was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. but that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Revelio! Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. Revelio. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not... They call themselves... You for answers about what happened.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh. A stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio. A journal entry of Isadora. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Reparo.
Defender! Accio! Defender! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened. I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all... What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominis will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else.
I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune.
I'll be in touch. Till then.
there you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deek?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deek thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home.
Indeed.
If you...
Hello, Deek.
What do you need to know?
Thank you.
One.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you.